Hey YouTube, what's up? Today we'll be starting with a login form. We're going to be doing several login forms over the next few tutorials. We're going to start off like as basic as you can get to pretty advanced, and then later on we will probably be going over all the same stuff but with more security and just making everything encrypted and just making sure everything's safe. But that's not going to be later on into the tutorials. But for this, we're going to just be creating a basic login form. So if you have a project, we're going to go ahead and create an entire new project. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be using a lot of the code, so I'm going to be demonstrating a lot of this. So I'm going to create an entire new, I'm going to just open up an entire new program of this, or I guess you can call it window. And let's go ahead and create a new file and a new project. And let's go ahead and name it login tutorial. You can name it to whatever you want, honestly. I don't care. So, I hope you guys know this, but a login form includes 2 text boxes and a button, and sometimes even 2 buttons or even 3. But mainly 2 text boxes and 1 button for the login. At least for this one we're doing. And we're going to, of course, want 2 labels, and maybe, if I remember right, I'll teach you guys how to make it so the text boxes are cool with the username inside of it. That's if I remember that, though. So, username, and then password. Now we're going to need to align the 2 text boxes, and then highlight the just the text box 2. And we're going to want to use system password characters, and then just hit true. Then go ahead and add a button. And just we can rename this to login. And just because I want to align text align this, I want it to be aligned to the right, just to kind of give it its own look. Let's go ahead and name this to login. And let's do some different form stuff. I want it to start up in the middle. And since this is a login, it should literally probably be on top most. So let's make sure it's on top of every application that's currently on. And I want the form border style to be fixed single. And I really don't want the icon to be shown. So let's go ahead and turn off the icon. As you can see, I'm getting a lot more in the detail as we move on. So somewhere in here, show icon. I want that to be false, and I honestly want the form not to be shown in the taskbar. And you never ever should have be able to minimize or maximize a login form. If you do, it's on a website. So let's go ahead and create a new Windows form. Let's just show this type main. So this is going to be our main form. This is going to be after we log in, and we're going to just put a label there, and let's go ahead and say congrats, you successfully logged in. So there's that, and that's what we're trying to achieve. Let's go ahead and start off with this really basic login, you guys. So if textbox1 dot text is equal to case shadow 22, then if textbox2 dot text is equal to let's just say mouse. Hopefully I can remember that. Then me dot hide and main dot show. Now let's say this is just the last form here, and form 1's never going to be seen again. Now when this form is closing, we don't want the application to be left open and on. So we're just going to say end. So it's going to end the entire program. So let's go ahead and test this login. So we type in case shadow 22, and then mouse. Log in. So congrats, you successfully logged in. So great, now the program X's out, we're great. This is perfect, you guys. But however, let's say none of this worked. We can create some kind of error. and we can use a jump. We can use a go-to method. So message box dot show your information is invalid. Please try again. Don't you hate these messages? Then error. It doesn't even normally tell you whether the username or password is correct or incorrect, which one's correct and which one's incorrect. But it's for security purposes. That's why you don't want to tell them which one's wrong. So we have error, and then literally that's all we need for our message box. Then we want to create something that's called end of script, and you literally type it, then you put the colon at the end of it. Now, if this statement is true, we're going to say go to end of script. Literally, so if we have any errors here, it's not going to perform this action. So it's going to go on to the next method. It's going to show that we were unsuccessfully able to log in. So if we can't log in because the information's incorrect, it's going to give us this message. However, if we do successfully log in, it's going to show the main form, and it's going to hide form 1. Well, it's going to skip the error message. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So we type in kshadow22. Then we type in the word 1. Then we hit login. Your information is invalid. Please try again. However, when we type mouse, we log in, you successfully log in. That's all for this tutorial. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And in the next few tutorials, we'll be learning how to make this even more advanced and so forth, and proceeding in that manner.